Hey everybody, it's Mr. Jake here. I hope everybody's doing well, staying safe. We have Miss Kim here, special
Hi, guys.
guest. A lot of you probably know her, but she's actually my mom too. So a lot of you probably know that. But we're just gonna get into today's activity right away. Today we thought it'd be a good idea to get outside and see nature a little bit. So you can probably tell behind us we're right by a river. You can't see that yet, but you will. We have different types of boats that have been created. Just simple designs. This one, I'm gonna hold it up close so you guys can see. It's just like a simple egg carton, just like this. They have paper sails, just like this, to help it catch the wind, and also straws to hold the sails up. That's boat number one. Then we also have boat number two, which is my personal favorite. I like this one the best. It is just simply made out of sticks and string that you probably have just right around the house. It's just tied off on the end here, and it just makes like a simple raft, just like that, which I think is kind of cool. Then we also have one that is really simple to make. It's just paper plates. It has inside of it is just a, what is it, toilet paper tube?
Mm-hmm.
What, for buoyancy you would say?
I would say. Hold it
To
together.
keep it up float. And just the same thing with the straw and the mast, just like that. So that's boat number three. And the last boat that we have that we're gonna test out is boat number four. Now this one is definitely the biggest one. It's definitely the most creative, I would say. You have two water bottles on the end here to keep it afloat above the water. And you have a piece of cardboard here, duct tape on the sides to stop. The reason we have to do that is we have to keep the tin foil on the cardboard to stop the water from getting to the cardboard. Otherwise, it'll get heavy and sink. Then we also just same deal as the rest of them, a straw and then a mast on top. So that are the boats that we're gonna test out. We're mainly gonna test them out to see how they float, which one's the fastest, if they sink. We're gonna check and we're just gonna have a good time with it. Did you wanna add anything?
I don't think so.
All right, so we're gonna get right into it. You guys are gonna see the river that we're here. I would also like to add that you don't need to be in a river to do this. We were lucky enough to be on a nice hike today, enjoying the outside weather. You could do this in your sink, your bathtub, just a Tupperware with some water in it, anything you want. But it was just nice and convenient. It was nice outside, so we decided we were gonna film a video. So
And try and think, maybe you guys can decide which one you think will sink or float, or you think they'll all float or all sink. So
yeah, absolutely.
your choice.
Absolutely. Like I said, I have my money on stick raft just because I think it looks the coolest. But what do you have your on? What are you saying?
I think the stick raft, I also like this one a little bit. I'm not so sure about the egg carton or the paper plate. I think initially they may float, but after a while, I think they'll be waterlogged.
Yeah, I think the egg carton is probably the least one that I'm thinking. I think it'll float eventually, but the water is going to seep into the cardboard. But other than that, Miss Kim has this one. I have this one. We're going to get right into it. We're going to show the river, so you might not be able to see us, but you'll be able to hear our voices. Other than that, let's get right into it, and we'll see you there. Hey everybody, Future Mr. Jake here. I just wanted to clarify something real quick before we get deeper into the video. In this video, you're going to hear the word buoyancy a lot, and all that simply means, in a simple term, is that the object on top of the water is lighter than the water itself, so therefore it floats. So I just wanted to clarify that. Other than that, we're going to get right into the video. Alright, so we have Miss Kim here with the first boat that we're going to test out. Now this was her favorite to win, so we're just going to go ahead and give it a ride down this stream, see how far it goes. Now my prediction in this boat is it definitely will float. Yeah, we might have to give it a little push here with the stick to get it caught in the stream. My prediction is this boat will definitely float, but the problem is I think it's going to hit branches and get caught up and stuff, and permit it to go down fully the river. Our goal for the river, I'll show you guys, is we want our goal to be right by that tree right in front of me that you see, right in the center of the screen. So we're getting another little push. We're right about 40 seconds with this boat total to get there, and it does make it under the branch. So yeah, it does look, oh, no, it's coming through, so maybe I was wrong. Stuck on the rock, still going, still going. I don't know. I think it's going to be too big to escape that corner. Yeah, and it does look like, yeah, that's where it's going to stop, right there. So that one did make it pretty far. It definitely floated. It was a good idea, but still not to the tree of where we want to get. So we're going to test a couple other boats, and we'll see you there. All right, so here's the second boat. Like I said, we want to get down the stream all the way to about right in that tree. You can see it right in the middle of the screen there. That is the goal. We don't know if it's going to happen. Like I said, this is all predictions. This is the paper plate one with the paper towel roll or toilet paper roll right in the middle of it. So our predictions on this one, that it might get a little too wet.
I think it might fall over.
Yeah, it might fall over too. It's a little lopsided, but this is one of the ones we saw, so we're definitely going to give it a try. So go ahead, Miss Kim.
Are you ready? All right, bon voyage.
Already, not looking the greatest. If you guys can see this, we are definitely filling up with water here.
Very quickly.
Yeah. It's completely capsized here. You want to turn it this way? And it is pretty much full of water.
Yes.
So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're just going to get that right out of the water before we make a mess and litter. So we're going to grab that right now, and we're going to test the other one. So paper plate boat, whether we built it right or not, did not succeed. So we'll see in a minute. All right, so here we have a third boat. This was the one that was made of egg cartons, straws, and just simple construction paper. This one we thought it was going to end much like the paper plate one. Probably going to fill with water, either fill with water or get too damp to float. But other than that, we're going to give it a try. Ms. Kim, when you're ready. And there we go. We're obviously going to give it a little push. It is a river. It would float down by itself to the current, but just for time's sake, so this isn't a 30-minute video, we're going to help it along here. Yeah, it is catching that current. So yeah, it seems like this boat might also just be, to me, I don't know about you, Miss Kim, but just too light.
Too light.
Almost.
Yep.
Where not only the breeze is affecting it, but also the current of the stream. And then as soon as it touches something, even like a simple stick, I don't know how good you guys can see that on camera, but it is stuck just on a simple log there. I mean, we're gonna give it a push, but there also is, it's starting to fill up with water. Definitely is.
Got a pretty good pace going, but it's not.
Yeah, the speed is definitely there, but it definitely wouldn't last long. So yeah, it's just gonna keep getting caught in that what looks like a little whirlpool area over there, just because it doesn't have the, doesn't have the mass to get it out. Oh, there we go. No, maybe not. But it is definitely gonna sink soon. I can see it's almost halfway underwater. Here, let me zoom in on that, see if I can get a better picture. You guys can see that water inside. Yeah, it's starting to tip over. So like before, we're gonna get this out of here just so we can not pollute the water. But other than that, we're gonna test the next one. That's gonna be on the stick, so we'll get right into that. So here we are with our fourth and final boat. This was the stick one. This was my preference to win, just because I thought it would have the buoyancy to stay on the water, but also the weight to go through the water. So without any further ado, we'll just get going. All right, Miss Kim, on you. I'd like to add that Miss Kim does think this one is going to stick on the debris in the water. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Oh, yeah, I mean, she might be right. It is sticking right there. She's going to give it a little nudge. Oh boy, I might have been really wrong with this one. Okay, so it is still afloat. It's not the best. I mean, if you choose this boat to go on, you'll be very wet. But, and it looks like I may have been wrong. Like, the weight doesn't seem to be staying with the current. It seems to be pushing it off the current almost towards the side.
I would agree.
So, yeah, let's give it one more push. Push towards the right direction here. Let's see. And that may be all she wrote. Oh, maybe. Oh. And we are stuck on that. So maybe a good idea if you had somebody to drive it for you, but it definitely needs somebody there. So the same deal as the other one. It looks like it's just gonna get stuck in that current there. So yeah, unfortunately nobody was able to get it to our goal there, which was that tree right there. I would say probably 15 yards away. But as you can see here, I promise we are gonna get the boats out of the water, but we wanted to keep them in here to show you. The egg carton one did make it, just upside down. Made it almost there, as you can see. Almost there, just upside down. The water bottle one and the cardboard is doing great. It has absolutely no water on the top. It would float forever. It was obviously too big for the stream where it got caught. And as you can see, my prediction, the stick boat just got caught. It seems like it's a little too heavy that it just keeps getting brushed ashore.
Or too light.
Maybe too light, you think? It felt like it had weight to it.
You think so? I don't know.
I don't know. Let us know what you guys think. You can always let us know by just sending us an email. I'll link my email below and think which one was your favorite and which one would do the best. But also than that, we're just gonna go to the outro and we'll see you guys there. Hey everyone, Future Mr. Jake here again. I did just want to add that the stick boat did finally pass that finish line. It took a long time. We hung out in the area a little bit. We were just enjoying the sunshine, so we left the stick one in there to see if it would. It eventually did catch another current and pass the finish line that we previously put for all the boats. So this one did finish. It took a while, but I just wanted to let you guys know that. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to film it because my camera died. But just keep that in mind when you're making your boats. So, alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this little fun activity that we did. Sort of creative, but also getting your mind thinking about what would work and what wouldn't. We're going to put all the links below of all the boats that we made. But I would love to see you guys make your own boat with your own ideas and your own creativity and come up with something, you know, that's a lot different, that maybe would actually pass this test. But other than that, if you guys do make this boat in this craft, please make sure to send a picture or a video of it, whatever you have, right to my link, right to my email. We'll link that below. But other than that, Miss Kim.
Have fun, guys. This was a great activity. I really enjoyed doing it with Mr. Jake. And if you guys can get outside and have some fun, I think that's great. See y'all soon.
So like always, guys, stay safe, and we'll see y'all soon.